What's up, guys? We are on the way to pick the car up now. I'm here with Zach from Alpha Race Development. So the truck blew an airline on the way here, and they're in Chicago trying to fix it. So we just grabbed the race trailer and we're headed down. Should be there in roughly 30 minutes or so, but super excited to get this this car off the trailer and show you guys what it is. For those of you who have been following me for a while, I haven't had a car of my own. That, like, you know, a fun toy of my own. Always had, you know, the daily driver for myself, the daily driver for my wife, and kind of had to pull double duty on that car. This will be the first car that can actually be a third vehicle. So super excited about it. We'll take you through the whole process and catch up with you later when we get there. What's up, guys? We've made it to Chicago. Just waiting on the truck to pull up here, unload the car and load it on the trailer. Pretty easy drive down, so just waiting on them to pull in and we can get this thing unloaded and load it on the trailer and head home. So yeah, we'll update you soon. There's the car. Trailer just pulled in. Gonna unload and then load onto our trailer. Pretty sweet rig. Black on black into the black on black rig. Let's get to it. Pretty sweet rig. Oh, look at this thing. Awesome. Car's up top. Pretty sweet. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at this thing. This race car looks good in this trailer. Good work, you. Oh, so awesome. Just took her for a rip down the street. Everything looks good. Oh man, this is gonna be a ton of fun. Get her strapped down, head home. Loaded in the trailer, strapped down. Racing slicks going in. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be an animal in the summer.
6.5 hours later.
So I just took delivery of a 2013 Palatov D2. For those of you who don't know what this car is, it's basically an Ariel Atom on steroids. It's built out in Portland, Oregon by Palatov Motorsport. They've had only 23 in the field right now. Close cousin to the Draken Spider, the Palatov was actually the base vehicle for the Draken Spider development. So I know a lot of you have seen 412 Motorsports vehicle and the one they did for Josh of the Jungle with the twin turbo LS3. That is actually the first development car for the Draken Spider. It is not a Draken Spider. It was the D2 chassis, the Gen 1 body, which is what I have, and that was developed for the Draken Spider development vehicle. So let me give you a little walk around of the vehicle. So the Palatov D2 is an LS3 based tube chassis with a fiberglass body. It is all independent suspension. All of the suspension is push rods. It's got these speed clips here. It's push rod and bell crank. So The suspension is really the magic of this car, and really one of the reasons why I bought it. It is extremely compliant on the road, but then also a track monster. So this car with a twin turbo LS3 and some extra aero, it had a front wing and a rear wing, won the Pikes Peak Open Division for the Pikes Peak Hill Climb. So one of the big reasons I chose this over an Ariel Atom is the cage. So the Atom only has a windshield. There's no support on the Atom, and there's no overhead roll bar. It just has one roll bar in the back. This has tubes that come up through here and a secondary tube that comes up through here, and then two tubes that go over the center. So much, much safer on the track from a rollover perspective. And then the other main reason why I bought this car as well, this thing right here. This one has the LS 376 480, which is basically the GM E-Rod motor that has a hot cam in it. So this is all California emissions compliant. You can see the big muffler down there. It does have 2 catalytic converters down there, but this thing is street legal as well. So not only good for the track, but also take it on the street, drive it on nice days. It doesn't have a roof, so you're probably driving it about the same that you would drive if you had a motorcycle. But the rear as well also has the pushrod bell crank suspension, and crosses over here, and sitting down there, the other thing this has is a Quaife sequential 6-speed gearbox. So 6 speeds, sequential gearbox. It has the manual actuation right now, but we can always switch and go towards the electronic paddle shifters as well. Very sparse interior. It does have the 6-point harnesses in it and a little bit of padding. The pedal box is adjustable. The seat is fixed. It does have the AEM gauge cluster, and that reads right off of the OBD2. This has the GM computer in it, and then obviously a proprietary wiring harness to link it up, but that AEM box reads right off of the OBD2 sensor. It has dual radiators, so you've got the crossover tubes here, and then you've got the inlets on this side for the radiators. It also has a trans cooler on this side and an oil cooler on the other side. So this is the Gen 1 body style. It's got the LED strips and the headlights here, and then it's got the LED strips in the back as well. So one big thing that I'm gonna need your help with, suggestions for a plate. Put those down in the comments below. Also, if you got any questions about the car, put that in the comments below as well. So I'm gonna do a more in-depth full walk-around video, but I just wanted to introduce you to my new 2013 Palatov D2. With all new supercars relying on traction control, stability control, anti-lock brakes, everything like that, this sets itself apart. Manual brakes, manual gearbox, well kind of, it's a sequential, but ultimately connected with the road. This thing is going to be awesome from even just a daily driving standpoint, and then also just an absolute track monster. So don't forget to put in the comments below what you think my custom plate should be for this car. And then if you have any Palatov questions, feel free to put them down in the comments below. Also, big shout out to Alpha Race Development, where I'm working on the car over the winter right now, changing the fluids, upgrading some stuff well, as we get ready for the spring race season. So thanks again for watching Detached Garage.